poop, you go into the run, you your cabbage, food, drink your water, you take some toys,
I got
and
$20.
at the end of the day, go
You?
fight the food again.
$5 difference. That's ice cold. I had no idea.
Convinced that they haven't invested time in practice. We will. Beginning and more importantly, at the end of practice when they're game tired.
They might not like that.
Good. Let's see how serious the issue is. That's what we need.
Understood.
Heads up, they're filming.
I want you to get the young guys together and go over space.
Wait, what do I do?
Don't
got
do
some
anything.
drills for that.
Just
Anything
be aware that
specific?
the camera's
Fast and
live.
move, ISO clear out.
So nervous I'll do something wrong.
Calm down. You're
Tell
not
coach to
focused
go
on
for
the shot.
15 minutes and scrimmage at those instruction areas. When I'm nervous, I sneeze.
Do not sneeze.
Okay, I'll hold it.
That's enough. Just go take a break. Don't walk in front of the camera.
I'm gonna add a weekly focus stat to the email blast.
Oh, you're in?
And I'll bring board
For education or
no need.
focus? Like, I mean, what's the idea here? We already have a bunch of weekly emails.
Please, no more weekly emails.
Listen, I agree, but I feel like there's some advanced stats that our coaches may not know. So we can define, give an example, give a focused improvement goal, one per week, simple, but we all get on the same page.
Checking out Picasso's Guernica at the rain. That'd be great, I guess, but just do us a favor, all right? Just tag one of your other emails in so we can eliminate one or two chains as we send these.
Coming to you live on this Tuesday night, it's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. And roaming the sideline for tonight's game, our Allie LaForce. And a look at the recent power rankings. Some interesting stories here in the early part of December. You look at the Pelicans. They're stuck in the same spot, but still a top 10 team.
I think Minnesota, they've been really consistent so far this season, not making big moves up or down the rankings, and that can be harder to achieve than you might think.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup, the wingmen, Edwards and McDaniels. Naz Reid out there with Gobert, and it's Junior in at the 1 spot. And for the Pelicans, Jones and Williamson in at the forward positions. Trey Murphy is out there with Fears, and it's Queen in at the 5. So the Timberwolves will get the first possession. Doris, as we get deeper into this schedule now, the NBA picture is starting to develop.
Kev, I love it because the intensity around the league is starting to tick up just a notch. You've got the teams that are very much hitting their stride and the others that are still trying to figure out, hey, what's working for us and what isn't working for us.
And so the New Orleans Pelicans get the first points of the ballgame. From past the arc. And it's Junior missing. And it's Jones with the ball for New Orleans. This is their first chance to take a look at the Timberwolves this season. There's the 3. Reid with the rebound. Minnesota's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And Junior with the basket on the assist from Edwards.
Well, Anthony Edwards showing you that I've got some playmaking in my toolbox. Nice pass.
Jones, the pass to Williamson. That one misses. Reid with the defensive effort. For Minnesota, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And finished off by Gobert.
We always know this has been the strength of Rudy Gobert, getting the offensive window. Nicely done.
So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
I was able to speak with James Borrego for a minute. Coach spoke about how Rudy Gobert can change a game defensively. He had all the praise in the world, saying there are so few players at this level that can make a player fearful of shooting inside. Rudy is one of them. You have to get over the idea of hearing footsteps and be okay with having a shot blocked every now and then. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thank you.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Minnesota shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. And he makes the first. And Doris for the Timberwolves, 2 consecutive trips to the Western Conference Finals.
Kevin, this is by far the franchise's most successful era to date. But, of course, they are not satisfied. Anthony Edwards desires a championship because he wants to be considered amongst the all-time greats.
Here's Williamson, the 15-footer. Good.
Such a finesse shot for some big. Zions, though, staying composed and able to knock it down.
Junior kicks to Reid. To the paint. And that one's good, Junior. Junior's got 6 points.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Reid against Williamson. Shot clock at 5. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And this is the attack mindset you want to see coming into the game.
Get it to the right guy, get a high percentage look, and that's the kind of game they want to play tonight.
Oh, here's Edwards. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average.
Boy, this guy has been absolutely outstanding this quarter. You love what he's doing out there right now.
Here's Williamson. Jones sets the pick for Fears. Offline with his 3. Last game in New Orleans, they picked up the win against Los Angeles.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Well, they knew exactly how to approach that defense. They shot a fantastic percentage because they got quality looks.
Now here's Williamson. He averages over 27 points a game and seems to always find a way to score. The shot's good.
And he's really been working to get those looks, and it's starting to pay off here early on.
Outside, Edwards. Pass to Junior. From outside, off the mark. The Pelicans trail. Williamson looking it over. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Jones for three. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. The Timberwolves have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. And it's Junior missing. New Orleans has gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Williamson finds Jones. Here's Spears. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top.
Sometimes the game requires you to just keep at it, so he's got to be aggressive.
Now, Junior. He's got 8. Inside, here's Reed. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Yeah, Naz Reid knows the angle at which to set a screen, and he's got the mobility to be the guy to finish it.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. So for the Pelicans, Poole comes in for Jones. And it's Jose Alvarado in for Fears. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Minnesota. Conley now comes in for Junior. Timberwolves on defense. 4-point game. Williamson outside. DiVincenzo against Poole. Here's Alvarado. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Boy, nice find by Jordan Poole. I love when he shares the rock.
And when you look at Jordan Poole's game, GA, what makes him special?
I think it's his creativity and elusiveness. Able to get in his bag, if you will, and play with it and create his shot more or less at will.
Here's Alvarado. Following the three by Minnesota. Here's Williamson in the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest. And so Conley will bring the ball up for Minnesota. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
Rough game defensively. I mean, they lost a lot of the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
I'll tell you this, if you're going to allow your opponent to make that many shots, you have got to be as solid on the offensive end, and clearly they were not.
Now here's Williamson. 6 points for him.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Here's Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, give me a little sauce, Anthony Edwards. Rise high and finish over the defender.
Pass to Queen. Williamson against Reed. Williamson right side. 5 on the clock. 17-foot shot on the way. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Conley kicks to DiVincenzo. And the 3 off target. Pelicans trail by 6. Poole with it. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Lakers. And here is Williamson. Here's Queen. And so it's Minnesota with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And we'll be back with you shortly. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Minnesota?
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
Jordan Poole is out there with Jose Alvarado. Then it's Saddiq Bey. Then it's Yves Missi. It's the Pelicans 5 as we get into the second quarter. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Thanks. With players signing rich extensions, highlighted by Devin Booker's 2-year, $145 million max contract, we're quickly approaching a time when so-called supermax players will be making over $1 million per game. As shocking as it sounds, the reality is that the best players are already worth more than that to their teams.
It's all about results. Thanks so much for the report, Shams. And the Pelicans making a change here. Matkovic is checked in. Enzo DiVincenzo nails both of them. GA, the Pelicans reshaping this roster, but plenty of long-term Pels still in the lineup.
Kevin, continuity matters. They've got talent, chemistry, and have weathered the storms together. Now, can they make some real headway? You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that he can afford to give him.
Back to Highland. Ingles with the screen for Highland. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. Sinks the triple. DiVincenzo's got the lead back up to 6 now for the Timberwolves. Pass to Poole. Here's Alvarado. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
Now, here's Ingles. Defended by Missi. Here's Highland. Off target from outside. Highland against Bey. New Orleans moving the ball around. Pass to Matkovic. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Highland deciding where to go with it. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Now, here's DiVincenzo. His last outing, 16 points for him. Pass to Highland. Lets the three fly. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Highland understands he's got to keep knocking these down. Given his position, boy, got to make shots.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Jordan Poole, he's never shy. He said the big moments, end of the shot clock, end of the quarter, the end of the game, those are nothing. There's real-life stuff that people should use the word pressure for. Basketball might be a little nerve-wracking for like 30 seconds. Guys, back over to you.
He certainly plays without fear. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Queens checked in. Zion Williamson comes in for Yves Missi. Jones checked in for Saddiq Bey. And Fears is subbed in for Jose Alvarado. Here's Queen. 11 points for him in that last game against the Lakers in Los Angeles.
And you know, guys, the other thing I really appreciated about his effort in that game was the effort and work on the glass. What a well-rounded performance.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
PB, no one has more Defensive Player of the Year awards than Rudy Gobert. 4 of them.
Well, with the 4, he is now tied with the great Dikembe Mutombo and the great Ben Wallace. Does he have another one in his sights?
Here are the Pelicans now, after the three-pointer from Junior. Here's Poole. It's tipped. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Left side, Edwards. Here's Junior. Good, and the assist goes to Edwards. Junior's got the lead up to 11 now for Minnesota.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Williamson, and it's good for 2. Williamson's got 8 points.
And such a force moving around the paint. Zion goes where he wants.
Edwards dishes to Junior. Back to Edwards. Pass to DiVincenzo. And here's Junior. Just 5 to shoot. Pelicans with the rebound.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And Poole gets it to go.
Boy, hard to defend any better than that. Jordan Poole just has a knack for making contested shots.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Trey Murphy's checked in for the Pelicans. Naz Reid, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Minnesota leading by 7. To the middle. Here's Junior. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Mr. Williamson. Shoots over Reid, and it's Williamson missing.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
To the wing right side, and a wide open look for Junior. Off target from 3-point range. Pelicans trail by 9. To the inside, here's Williamson, and the dunk by Williamson.
What a move. Few do it as well as Zion Williamson.
To Gobert. Now, here's Junior. Outside, Reid. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Off target with his 3. Williamson right side. Pass to Fear. It's good from long range. Now just a 4-point Timberwolves lead.
In college, the jumper wasn't automatic for Fears. I see signs of improvement.
Lets it go from deep. Reid with the rebound. Reid's got 7 rebounds in the game.
Boy, this guy has not had a great night, and it really has weighed the entire team down.
Now, here's Junior. He's got 15. Back to Reid. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Boy, Naz Reid able to concentrate and finish despite incredible defense.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. To go between now and the 3-point contest, but it's always fun to talk about it. Let's see who has the best shot to earn a spot in this year's event.
And maybe this list changes between now and All-Star Weekend, but I don't think anybody would be disappointed if it stays exactly the same as it is right now.
And you look at Edwards. He's going to need to leapfrog quite a few great shooters if he's going to be a part of the 3-point festivities in All-Star Weekend, but, you know, maybe he can do it.
I mean, anything's possible, especially if he has a few big games from beyond the arc before All-Star Weekend. That'd give him a nice bump in the voting.
And as the votes keep pouring in, we'll keep you updated on any changes to that list. It looks like we're going to have quite a group.
Man, you talk about the ultimate marksman's list here, Kevin. Maybe this will be the year somebody gets that perfect score.
Here's Jones after the basket by Minnesota. 17 seconds left here in the second. And with that shot, the Timberwolves lead is cut down now to just 6 in the basket from Williamson.
And they're just giving it to Zion and letting him go to work. Not a bad game plan, if you ask me.
Here's Junior. And so it's Minnesota with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. Back right after this.
Welcome in for halftime. And what's on tap, you ask? I can answer that. So far, it's been a nice outing for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
I know my partner here appreciates the brute force, especially on the glass, right, Shaq? And they're in a good spot because of it.
They've shown great toughness, and they've been very quick to the ball. And now let's turn our attention to the player of the month in each conference. Out of the West, Nikola Jokic.
With Joker, because of his size and skill level, even great defenders have it hard. He can post you up, he can hit the three, he does it all.
And you think about how good a shape he's in now, I wouldn't mind trying the Jokic plan myself. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at Junior in this game, he's been everywhere.
And we saw just how important he is for this team in the first half. He was getting everyone involved.
His fingerprints were all over this, involving his guys with his passes, finding different ways to take advantage of the defense.
Pelicans trail by 6 on the court for Minnesota. The wingmen, Edwards and McDaniel. Gobert is out there with Naz Reid. And it's Junior in at the point guard position.
Success from three-point range is going to be important for Fears. That'll take his game up a notch.
Out to the wing. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Right side, Reed. Pass to Junior. Before Gobert, he gets it there. Timberwolves passing it around. It's stolen by Edwards. Here's Junior, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. For Minnesota, they have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
And the first one drops. And you look at this Timberwolves roster, Doris, quite a spread as far as the ages of their top players.
Oh, Kevin, you've got a couple of guys who are absolutely on the back 9 and really walking up the fairway of number 18. And then you've got Mr. McDaniels and Anthony Edwards, 2 guys in their early 20s. But this is the fascinating part. There's a runway left, and what do they do with it?
Now here's Jones. Nothing on the board. Now, here's Junior. Trying his luck from deep. Hands it from downtown. And the Timberwolves lead by 5.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Here's Fears. And again, New Orleans has no luck. Here's Junior. And they recover it. And Gobert kicks to Junior. 6 to shoot. Goes back up. And it's finished off inside by Gobert. Now it's a 7-point Minnesota lead.
When it comes to offensive rebounding, one of the best in the business, Rudy Gobert.
And the dunk by Williamson.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Now here's Jones. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Williamson with the bucket. And now just a 3-point Minnesota lead.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Gobert in the corner. Outside Edwards. McDaniels outside. Three-pointer. Tries again. And the basket by Gobert. Gobert's got 8 points.
Gobert has a thin frame, but make no mistake, he is physical and he relishes contact.
Over to the wing. Here's Spears. That 3 off the mark. Timberwolves leading by 5. Edwards passes to Junior. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. Season still in its fledgling state, but enough basketball has been played to see how this year's rookie class is shaping up. A chance now to see the rookie race that shows which first-year players are making a big impact early in the race for the Rookie of the Year hardware. You look at Junior. What a rookie year he's having, guys, atop the rankings right now. And even though it might be a tight call, he's definitely the favorite.
And what a feeling right now for him. I mean, sitting on top of the heap of all that young talent.
Well, he has wasted no time making his presence felt, and he's setting a very high standard for this year's rookie class.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And this is a good time to bring you a rundown of the hottest three-point bombers from the shooting guard position over the course of the last 10 games. Anthony Edwards on top.
He just oozes with confidence out there beyond the arc. That's where he makes his living, as he should. I mean, given how efficient he's been from long range.
Now, here's Junior. He's got 19. Now, Fear. To Queen. Williamson outside. It's Jones on the wing. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
The shot. Another one falls for New Orleans.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
McDaniels on the wing. Junior sets the screen for McDaniel. And Junior gets it to go on the assist by McDaniel.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Hayes checked in for Zion Williamson. Minnesota also with the sub. DiVincenzo's checked in. Pelicans trail by 6. Outside, Jones. Down low. Reed against Bay. And Trey Murphy hits from deep. He's got 9.
For a guy who's known for his perimeter shooting, that is a great look.
Junior with it. 24 points for him. Bay with the double team. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Junior's got 11 points in the quarter.
And it just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Kicks it out to Jones. Pass to Bay. New Orleans moving the ball around. And no good.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
And that one's good, Junior.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Here's Fears. 8 points for him. Lets it go with the 3. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. So, Greg, talking about Jeremiah Fears for a second here. Both he and his brother, Jeremy Jr., play college basketball at the same time during the 24-25 season.
Clearly, this sport runs in their family. Jeremiah's fearlessness and competitive spirit have made him an enticing prospect, and I'm sure he attests he owes that, at least partially, to Jeremy.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Timberwolves.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
I think the other thing we're seeing tonight is the floor spacing of this team. Boy, they are shooting the cover off the basketball all game.
Yves Missi, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Poole comes in for Jones. Timberwolves also changing it up. Joe Ingles, he's checked in for Gobert. Clark comes in for McDaniels. And Bones Highland subbed in for Junior. He doesn't get the second one.
My favorite thing about Jeremiah Fears, he has a knack for coming through in clutch moments, and you need that from someone who's naturally ball dominant.
Here's Highland. Reed with a screen for Highland. Pass to DiVincenzo. Just 5 on the clock. Misses the J after tricking the D with the nifty pass fake. Poole outside. From down in the low post, it goes. Poole's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, Jordan Poole with the 2 inside. Very nice.
Pass to Clark. Back to DiVincenzo. Traps in the tray. DiVincenzo's got 11 points.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
Now, here's Poole. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. Pierce's shot is off.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Highland's shot is good.
Getting something that close to the cup is a win as far as possessions go.
Here's Poole. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Timberwolves lead by 11. From New Orleans, back in a moment. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. You've got Saddiq Bey. Jose Alvarado is out there with Jordan Poole. Then it's Zion Williamson. And it's Missi in at the 5 down low. That's the Pelicans 5.
Well, we know this about Anthony Edwards. This guy, one of the stronger guards in this game. That's a tough finish.
Back to Alvarado. Here's Williamson. And here's Poole for 3. DiVincenzo with the rebound.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
That shot wide open. Edwards got 5 points in the quarter.
3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
Pass to Williamson. Here's Bay. Poole outside. And there's the call on Zion Williamson. That's foul number 2 for him. Minnesota making a switch here. Conley's checked in.
Substitution. Number 10, Mike Conley.
Timberwolves leading by 16. Clark outside. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Here's Ingles, and it's Williamson with the rebound.
You know, he made an easy shot so much harder, and it really cost him the bucket, guys.
Poole with no one around. Drains the three-pointer.
Well, this is a staple of Jordan Poole's game, folks. This is why he is a volume three-point shooter.
Here's Clark, and it's Clark with the jam.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Now here's Williamson. Nisi controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Pass to Ingles. Ingles with a screen on Bay. A 3 for DiVincenzo. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Poole outside. And here is Williamson. And it's in there. Williamson's got 20 points.
Boy, despite his efficiency, they just can't get over the hump.
Conley, the pass to Edwards. Pass to DiVincenzo. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Nisi's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Boy, he hasn't helped them much tonight, but they've gotten a lot of productivity from other players.
Here's Alvarado. Williamson outside. A 3. Some solid defense from Clark. Timberwolves leading by 11. DiVincenzo passes to Conley. Clark sets a screen for Conley. Outside Edwards. Another miss by Minnesota.
Boy, defense has to feel fortunate there. That's one he normally knocks down.
It's Poole with the drive. Basket good.
That's Jordan Poole going off the dribble drive, taking advantage of what the defense gives him.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He has decided it's the right time to talk. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Queen's checked in. Jones comes in for Sadiq Bey. Trey Murphy's checked in for Poole. And Fears is subbed in for Jose Alvarado. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Joe Ingles. Reed comes in for Clark. McDaniels, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And Junior subbed in for Mike Conley. And that one drops.
Boy, his offensive game has changed the tenor of this basketball game.
Pelicans trail by 11. Pass to Queen. Now Williamson. Guarded by Reed. New Orleans moving it around. No good there.
Boy, taking what's there. Very good shot selection, just not the result you hope for.
And Reed throws it down.
Oh, nice finish from Naz Reed. That's the kind of play that can give your team a spark.
Here's Fears. Pass to Queen. Now here's Williamson. Williamson double team. Pocket pass to the paint, and he punches it home.
Boy, he may not be the biggest center in this league, but big-time athleticism on display.
And here's Edwards. Picked by Reed. Here's Junior. Shot clock at 6. Here's McDaniel. Ah, it's good!
Yeah, Jake McDaniels with a very good sense for when he should look to score it, especially in the painted area.
And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Now here's Williamson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That one misses. Timberwolves leading by 12. Here's Gobert. Not gonna go.
Oh, he had all the room he needed, just failed to convert it.
Now Williamson. Jones fires. The long shot, no good.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
The Pelicans call timeout.
The first one falls. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Now Edwards. .130 left in the game. Oh, off the glass.
Well, the high percentage opportunity. Naz Reid on the inside.
Pelicans trail by 12. Fears with it. Puts up the 3. And there's the 3.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Going for that shot in that situation is something that isn't going to help the offense.
And in a way, by taking that one, he's bailing out the defense. It's just too easy to stop.
Here's Gobert. Outside Edwards. Now Reed. Now McDaniel. And here's Junior. Just 2 to shoot. Launches it. Cleared away by Jones.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
I'll tell you, it's never an easy point in the game, knowing whatever you do, you're still coming away with the L.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Down he goes for 3. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
So it's the Timberwolves now. No good, and a chance to end the run right there. Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. They're behind by 4. Any ideas on strategy? Being distressed right now in that huddle.
They're trying to get back in this thing, and they need a score.
They need to score, and they need to do it quickly, but it is still possible here.
4-point game. Beyond the arc. Can't get it. And that's an intentional foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5.
Number 12. 2 shots.
Second one is good. Being both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
If it wasn't out of reach already, guys, those free throws turn the lights off.
And so the Timberwolves take the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
Now, let's send it over to Dominic Hamill.
30-plus points usually means you had a good night. Wins do, too. This is your job, MP, and it's hard work, but does it feel like hard work on nights like tonight?
It's like most jobs. The work itself, up and down. It's the people. If you're lucky, you make it somewhere you want to be instead of somewhere you have to. I'm lucky to have teammates and coaches who feel more like family than a co-worker. So even when the work is hard, I take a lot of pleasure.
Great. Thanks, MP.
Hey, you're welcome.
Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dominic, thanks a lot. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Dorisburg, Greg Anthony and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan.
What am I thinking of? I don't know.
39
like,
last year, and it's
what's
like
the silent one? Like
I'd like to see each of us try to schedule 2 internationals next month. Talk to your teams
After work tonight, want to
let me
catch
know
some
how much
stand-up comedy?
our time.
Sounds good. I'll have
Love
my
the
itinerary
idea.
set by developing our player evaluations on
That's a
a
joke in
whole new
itself.
level now.
He in the house. Talk to you about the 3-second rule?
Yeah, gotta clear paint.
And not eat anything on the floor that has fallen after 3 seconds, too. That's not what we mean. Then no.
Every 3. We're having a game tournament this weekend?
We are. Bring snacks.
Oh, I love games. Can I play? You play 2K? All the time. I'll bring games.
Oh, you're in?
And I'll bring board games.
Wait, no need.
It's all classic
We're still good for tomorrow, right? Yeah, save the cardboard and paper for compost seat.
Tough, that's fair. Text me address, okay?
I see the scores of our G League games consistently rising above 100 points.
Yes, the pace has really picked up, especially the past 3 seasons. When you bring reports,
Trying to figure out.
We try not to favor
Got bad news on that athletic
per game
win.
above some of the smaller categories and the intangible.
Don't miss out on any games on the season. Visit us online or at the ticket booth for any availability or future Pelican home games.
And going through their pregame warm-ups, trying to get loose and focused here before tip. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. Here alongside Tim Legler and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson with Allie LaForce joining us courtside. Now let's check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. You look at the Timberwolves, they've started strong this year, holding the second place spot. And check it out, New Orleans, 3.5 games behind.
Seeing where the Timberwolves are, they've just been relentless coming out of the gates. And what I love is that everyone is focused. You couldn't have asked for a better start.
Yeah, coming into the year, they were certainly one of the favorites, if not the favorite, and they have not disappointed.
Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. Edwards is the 2, McDaniels the 3. Naz Reid out there with Rudy Gobert, and it's Junior in at the point. And for the Pelicans, Murphy and Zion at the small and power forwards. Jordan Poole out there with Fears, and it's Queen in at the 5. All right, Tim, we're in the earlier portion of an NBA season. As a player, was this part easier, harder, or about the same as down the stretch?
No, B.A., I think it was a little easier early in the season because your body felt fresh. There was an adrenaline and a newness to the season. Often later in the year, you get much more worn down physically.
And if you're in contention, the pressure and the stress picks up as well.
No doubt, particularly coming out of those dog days, the dead of winter.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I was able to speak with James Brago for a minute. His team is facing off with the Ant-Man, Anthony Edwards. As far as how they plan to defend him, Coach said it'll be a team effort. They plan to rotate who has him defensively, and Coach's words were, Ant is so special. You have to guard him with the numbers. Back to you.
Thank you for that, Allie.
Yes, Fears isn't a huge guard, but I think he's at his best around the rim.
Junior passes to Edwards. Back to Junior. This one for 3. And it's Queen with a rebound. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Well, Grant, how do you slow down Zion Williamson?
Oh, glad I didn't have to, B.A. Obviously, you've got to play him for the drive and keep him in front of you. And when he gets anywhere near the paint, you have to bring the help.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Williamson.
Well, there's no denying the fact when Zion Williamson is on the court, he is a force. The key is just keeping him on the floor.
He does not get the second one. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams.
Wow. Man, that's just awesome. Edwards at 6'4", 225 pounds, dancing with the ball.
Well, it's always nice to head up to the connected cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Williamson looking around. Step back and fire. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Outside McDaniels. Picked by Gobert. Here's Junior. Blocked! Pass to Poole. Here's Williamson. McDaniels covering. That's good from Williamson on the assist by Poole. Poole's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Excellent work inside from Williamson. This is why he's so aggressive down there.
Now here is Junior. He played a great game against New Orleans. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Daniels. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Zion Williamson. And here's Williamson. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. They come into this one following the loss to Minnesota.
There obviously was a breakdown of the defensive end. They gave away too many clean looks.
Well, they say film doesn't lie, and you could just imagine these guys watching this film. It's going to be an ugly sight for sure.
Here's Junior after the basket by New Orleans. Reed passes to Junior. This is another, just 1 of 4 from the floor.
He was bothered just enough to miss that shot. That's good work by the defense.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Edwards, the pass to Junior. Counted. Junior's got his second basket of the game.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Here's Fears, covered by Junior. Poole outside. Jacks up a 3. And it's Junior with the rebound. Minnesota has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Here's Reed. Yes, and it's Junior picking up the assist. And that'll tie this game up.
Well, what a steady presence offensively and a very difficult player to game plan for.
Pass to Queen. Now Poole, guarded by Edwards. To the wing, right side. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. The 3 is up. He can't hit that time. McDaniels with some nice D. Now Junior. Consistent production from him, averaging just over 26 a game. Pass to McDaniels. Inside. Minnesota needs to get off a shot. Outside Reed. From outside the arc. Sinks the tray. Reed's got 5.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Here's Poole. 9 points in his last outing. Pass to Williamson, looking to end the run. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Edwards. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
Well, in that mid-range area, Edwards is money. The defense must guard him better than this.
So timeout called here, the first for New Orleans.
And the other team is running all over them right now.
Yeah, no choice there but to burn a timeout. You've got to talk it over, regroup, and hope your opponent cools off a little bit.
And Minnesota with some changes. DiVincenzo comes in for McDaniels, and Mike Conley is subbed in for Junior. Alvarado, pass to Queen. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 6. Williamson against Reed. Williamson, no good. And here's Minnesota now. 9 points in a row, a good run going. And Edwards slams it in.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
It's really a team effort out there right now, which is great to see. No one wants to be the weak link.
Kept alive. And the basket by Williamson. Williamson's got 7 points.
Well, I love the energy and activity for Zion there. Just tremendous hustle to come up with that second chance basket.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Zion Williamson is one of the most gifted athletes this game has ever seen, but now he's taken his commitment to conditioning to another level. He said, I definitely see the difference. I'm feeling like I don't exert as much energy to get to a certain speed. My movements are swifter. Back to you guys.
A scary thought. Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Now that takes a skillful touch.
Yeah, excellent control to just ease the ball back up and in. Back to Edwards. There's the 3. And it's Clean with a rebound. Pelicans trail by 3. Williamson outside. Alvarado right side. Back to Williamson. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. And it's Alvarado missing. DiVincenzo with it. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. The T-Wolves on top. They're up by 3. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And when you consider how Minnesota is doing, guys, your thoughts?
Oh, what a first quarter. You love their willingness to make the extra pass.
It's reflected in their assist totals. This is a great start offensively.
Saddiq Bey out there with Yves Missi. Then there's Jose Alvarado, and it's Makovich in at the 5 down low. That's the Pelicans 5 as we get into the second quarter. Now here's Bey. Pass to Hawkins. The 3 is up. The rebound by Ingles. And Clark gets it to go on the assist by DiVincenzo. Clark's got his first points of the night.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim. That's how you finish in the open floor.
And give him a lot of credit for his effort right there running the floor.
Now here's DiVincenzo. No points yet. Great open look there. And the Timberwolves lead by 8.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Hey, from long range. And again, New Orleans, no good.
Well, he wanted to answer that 3 with one of his own. Unfortunately, he couldn't knock it down.
Clark, no good.
Well, you can't make them all, but I doubt the defense wants to give him that kind of look again.
Pass to Missi. Now here's Bey. Here's Hawkins. Out left to the wing. On the wing, Bey. Here's Matkovich. The rebound by Ingles.
Well, it's a make-or-miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
DiVincenzo finds Highland. Back to DiVincenzo. And the three-pointer goes. And it's an 11-point Minnesota lead.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Time called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ball game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
For New Orleans, Williamson's checked in for Matkovich. Poole comes in for Hawkins. And it's Fears in for Alvarado. Poole up top. DiVincenzo covering. They from long range. Here's Missi. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
New Orleans shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one's off. Well, Graham, offense is trying to stretch the D to the breaking point, but it goes beyond just three-point shooting.
Yeah, there's how you position on the perimeter, but, you know, then you also want that vertical spacing, too, where you have a lob threat at the rim.
Good on the second one. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Williamson against McDaniels. Junior drops in the layup for 2. 6 points now for Junior.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
And it's Williamson with the ball for the Pelicans. A 12-point game. Their next game is at Barclays Center in Brooklyn for a game with the Nets. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just 1 game. Pass to Fears. Just 5 to shoot. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Fears has gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
And this is something Fears is only going to keep getting better at. Just a fantastic job running the pick and roll.
Back to Edwards. Inside, Edwards lays it in.
Like a matador. Olé! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
And Jaden McDaniels picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Queen, he's checked in for the Pelicans. The Timberwolves also with a sub. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Ingles. Here's Fears. In his last outing, he had 11 points. 6 to shoot. 4-3. Sinks it from distance. Fears has got 10 points in the game.
And this might be a growth area for Fears. His accuracy could even be better.
Junior outside. To the inside. Here's Edwards. Muscling it up and in. Edwards.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
Pelicans trail by 11. To the paint. Here's Queen. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
You know, Grant, with the young Jeremiah Fears, the focus seems to be on his potential upside.
Yeah, he scores well, has a decent passing game, but there's room for more polish in other areas. As long as he works hard on developing, he'll reach that next level.
Now here is Junior. He has 6. And yep, it's good. Junior's got 4 points this quarter.
And you'd think their lead would hold as long as they continue to shoot like this.
Poole against DiVincenzo. Out to the wing. For 3. Fears. And another 3 for New Orleans.
This looks like it's going to be a big night for him.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Murphy, he's checked in for Bay. Reed's checked in for the Timberwolves. And the power rankings look more concrete every day. Plenty of games behind us here in December. Taking a look at the Pelicans, no movement for them, maintaining their top 10 spot.
Well, I think for Minnesota, they were riding high. I mean, they're still riding high. But getting knocked out of the top spot is a little bit of a wake-up call for them.
Now here is Junior. Give him 8 points now. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. These are his first free throws of the game.
Shooting for Minnesota, number 12. At the line for 2.
Free throw good. Junior. After seeing a franchise player like Luka Doncic traded, you think there's anyone who is truly untouchable now, Tim?
Well, I tell you what, that trade, BA, made me realize nobody in this league is immovable. You just don't know what the future holds, and I think fewer guys will stay with one team their entire careers.
That was a shocker for sure. And both free throws good for Junior. Pelicans trail by 10. It's Poole on the wing, guarded by Edwards. Lets it go from the wing. No good. In and out off the rim.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Down low. It's stolen away. Here's Fears. Can't get it to drop. McDaniels with some nice D. The Timberwolves lead by 10. Junior outside. Back to Daniels. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. 5 to shoot. Junior passes to Edwards. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. And a chance to see the rookie leaderboard in the steals department. Jeremiah Fears is second.
You just love the effort he puts in on defense. Rare to see a rookie who can disrupt offenses like him.
Pelicans trail by 10. 1:25 left in the first half of this game. Williamson inside. Reed defending. Three-pointer. Knocks it down from distance.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Minnesota has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. They get it again. Inside. Gobert puts it in.
They have no answer defensively inside.
New Orleans has gone 3 for 7 from the perimeter during the second quarter. Pass to Queen. To the middle. Here's Fears. He shoots a 3. Queen misses.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
From deep, Junior. He can't get it to go. The Pelicans trail. Pass to Williamson. "15 seconds left to play in the half. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That shot off the mark. And here's Edwards. Here's the 3. Yes. And it's Junior picking up the assist. Junior's got 3 assists now in this one.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now, just trying to close it out.
And so it's Minnesota now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. Back to the game after this break.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the band at courtside. Drums, please. All right, then, fans, bring up the shot. Give it up for our contestant.
Welcome. First up on the agenda tonight, let's see how the Rookie of the Year race is shaping up.
Acclimating to the league is not that easy. These guys are already accepting the challenges and the rigors of the NBA, and they're crushing it. I'm surprised.
Yeah, I'm curious to see which rookie might take even another step and separate himself from the pack. And let's talk now about the game we've been watching. What a terrific first half for the Timberwolves. Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
There is nothing better than watching scorers get their points within the flow of the offense.
Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. Edwards is the 2, McDaniels the 3. Rudy Gobert is out there with Naz Reid, and it's Junior in at the 1. Here's Fears. McDaniels covering. And he converts the layup. He's got 5.
You can tell Zion values sharing the ball. He knows he can't win it alone out there.
Legs talking about Trey Murphy. Just how good can he become?
Well, his improvement has really been something to watch, BA. He's a talented scorer and shooter who also does a great job moving the ball. And the scary thing is he has more room to improve. That's a breakdown defensively. He is far too good of a shooter to leave that wide open.
Pass to Fears. The 3 ball. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Here's Edwards. Another one falls for Minnesota.
Oh, boy, look at the quickness to create space. Edwards puts defenders right on their heels.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Williamson. Nice D from Reed. And it's Edwards with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. McDaniels passes to Reed. And he can't get that one. Great D that time from Williamson. Poole against Edwards. The 3. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. Junior's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Yeah, just 25% to start this half. They're going to have to start getting higher percentage shots.
Ooh, give him his 5th make of the game in 10 attempts.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
Over to the wing. The shot to stop the run. And the shot no good. A bit short.
Well, it certainly hasn't been a smooth start after the break. Just 1 for 5 here to start the 3rd.
Yep, that one goes. And the Timberwolves lead by 19.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
Williamson with the bucket. Williamson's got 9.
And that's where Zion wants the ball. And it's important his teammates get it to him there.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. The Timberwolves lead by 17. Pass to Gobert. Outside McDaniels. From deep, Junior. And he's now 6 for 11 after that one.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Their offense is cooking right now, and that's because the execution has been there.
Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Fears shot is off.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And that one's good. And that's 17 points now for Junior.
A point-blank range. That is too easy.
Poole outside. Pass to Fears. The 15-footer will not go. Misses off the front iron. Here's Edwards. Oh, my goodness!
Wow! Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards. Wow.
Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam. New Orleans has got nothing to fall from outside in this 3rd quarter. Poole, the pass to Queen, uses the glass on the layup. Queen's gotten his 2nd bucket on the night.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Pass to McDaniels. The kick out to Edwards. From deep, Junior. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Here's Fears, covered by Junior. Here's Fears. That's his 6th make in 11 tries.
Oh, he's not the reason they're down right now. He has played smart, efficient basketball.
Back to Junior. Inside. McDaniels passes to Gobert. Good on the shot.
Nice play by Gobert, taking it up strong and daring people to stop him.
The Pelicans have gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. New Orleans calls timeout. Tim, you got into the NBA media very quickly after your playing days. Were you naturally drawn to this side of the game?
Well, B.A., I think I always saw the game as a coach would, trying to watch all 10 players at the same time. So for me, the ability to stay connected to the game while also talking about it and hopefully teaching people really is what's drawn me to it from the beginning.
And no suffering the L from the broadcast table.
That's for sure. You don't have to have any sleepless nights.
And New Orleans making a change here. Bay's checked in. DiVincenzo, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Jaden McDaniels picks one up. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
I really like their effort in transition tonight, constantly pushing the pace and then turning that into points.
And the first one at the line is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Now here is Junior. 17 points in the game. Count that bucket. DiVincenzo's got 5 now.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Pass to Queen. Poole up top. Here's Spears. Just 4 to shoot. Let's go with a 3. And again, New Orleans no good.
Well, it's not only been a rough quarter for him, but he's actually had a negative impact on his team's overall performance.
New Orleans has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Well, the NBA is cutthroat. All-star Kevin Durant said, you've got to build up that dislike for guys that you're competing against, and you can't be friends while you're on the court. It's a dog-eat-dog world, especially when you're at the level of greatness. You don't want anybody to take that thing you've got. BA, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Pass to Queen. Here's Spears, covered by Junior. Outside for Bay. Launches it. And it's Junior with the rebound. Junior's got a rebound number 5 here tonight to the paint. Here's Gobert. Yes, and it's Junior picking up the assist. Junior's got 8 assists here tonight.
Strong pass there to set up the basket.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Poole outside. Pass to Bay for 3. McDaniels with the rebound. And here's McDaniels. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Junior outside. Oh, from deep. 32 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Reed. Out to DiVincenzo. Now here is Junior. And finally they hit one. 19 points now for Junior.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Bay with a screen on DiVincenzo. Here's Queen to stop the drought. And no good. And so it's Minnesota firmly in control with an impressive 28-point lead as the quarter ends. Defense is setting the tone. More 2K action in just a moment. with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. We've got Yves Missi, Zion Williamson out there with Sadiq Bey. Then there's Jose Alvarado. That's the Pelicans 5. To the inside, Missi, and he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
Pass to Ingles. They set the pick. On the wing, Ingles. The three. Nails it from beyond the arc.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
Down low. And Clark gets it to go on the assist by Highland. Highland's got 3 assists now in this one. Pass to Alvarado. Back to Williamson. We're just over a minute into this final quarter play. That shot wide open.
Well, Bey knows his team needs this from him, and he's just finding ways to get productive at the arc.
Ingles passes to DiVincenzo. Now Highland. Alvarado defending. Lets a three fly. Pelicans cleared away. We've had the in-season tournament for a few years now, Grant. What's your opinion on it?
You know, B.A., I think it's working out pretty well. I mean, the NBA Cup is drawing increased fan interest, and the players are invested. So what's not to like about it?
To the inside. And the basket by Clark.
What a heads-up pass to know that his teammate was going to be available down in the paint.
Williamson for 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota. DiVincenzo's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Clark. Outside, Highland. Back to Clark. Now DiVincenzo. Lays it up and banks it in. DiVincenzo. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Back to Williamson. Bey with a screen. Ingles against Williamson. Here's Alvarado. Offline with a 3. Minnesota has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Nice shot by DiVincenzo.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Yeah, we talk about winning basketball all the time and what it looks like. Well, that defense right there, that's the opposite of that.
Missi, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
New Orleans has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Picked by Missi. Here's Williamson. Oh, and the big finish by Williamson.
And Zion Williamson making the price of admission worth it with a dunk like that.
Ingles passes to DiVincenzo. Kicks it out to Clark. Launches a 3. Alvarado with a rebound. The Pelicans have gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. Fires for 3. Rebounded by Highland. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting great. 62% from the field and continuing to get it done. And we're seeing some younger teams really on the rise here. Any particular reason, Grant?
Well, you know, it's part of the natural order of things. Certain players will dominate, and when they age, there are always those young upstarts vying to take the lead.
Ingles against Williamson. Alvarado outside. Over Ingles. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
And he doesn't have to do it alone. He's got 4 teammates on the floor.
Clark finds Miller. Here is DiVincenzo. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Ingles from outside. And there's the rejection. Alvarado outside. Williamson outside. They set a pick. Back to Alvarado. On the wing, Bay. From behind the arc. Gets the 3 ball to go. Bay's got 9 points here in the second half.
All about confidence in these moments. Bay able to attack immediately.
Ingles passes to DiVincenzo.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Back to Ingles. Bay against Clark. Here's Highland. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. New Orleans has gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the 4th. Well, Tim, with the new CBA, we're likely to see a lot more multi-team trades just to make the money work.
Yeah, it's more complicated than ever to trade guys straight up. So now teams have to find ways to make moves that involve bringing in an extra team to absorb salaries.
Those puzzle pieces just got a lot more complicated.
So hard to figure it out.
Back to Ingles. Pass to Clark. Now here's DiVincenzo. There's the triple. Alvarado with a rebound. 1:03 left in the 4th quarter of this one.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Timberwolves.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And for the year, this will give him win number 17. And what a huge performance it was for Junior.
Well, he had a lot of success making plays for his team and breaking down the defense.
Fires the 3. Misi grabs the board.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Williamson outside. Pass to Misi. Now Bay. And here's Williamson. From deep 3-point land. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
All right, now let's go courtside to Dominic Hamill.
Earlier today, your coach said that champions play like champions before becoming champions. No rings for tonight's win, obviously, but was your effort tonight, particularly on the glass, inspired by his words?
Oh yeah, coach is always right. Championships are built day by day, practice by practice. We want to approach every game with that energy, and when we do, good things happen. Enough good things happen, great things start happening. And that's what we're looking for, greatness every night.
You're well on your way, MP.
Thank you.
Back to you, Brian.
Okay, thank you, Dom. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. With Tim Legler, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. As always, we appreciate you tuning in tonight. We'll see.
Just about game time, bring the pain time.
Shake it, MP.
How you feeling, MP?
Did you send out tomorrow's itinerary?
I was just about to when I get back. Why?
Jen said she's having second thoughts. That the talking points don't align with her core value.
Too player-centric?
Game time, let's get it, MP. They don't feature any team-specific moves.
You think Jen was clear about the target for that?
The subject line of the email was teams beating up. What's there to be unclear?
right, MP, you ready?
What's up, MP? Looking good, MP.
The Clippers starting five. Harden and Beal are the backcourt. The pair up front, that'll be Collins and Zubac. And it's Leonard at the 3 spot. And for the Timberwolves, the wingmen, Edwards and McDaniel. Gobert is out there with Reed. And it's Junior in at the point. Clark, 2 monumental forces will be generating a lot in the paint tonight with this center matchup we have.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of thumping and bumping, bruising and pushing. I mean, these two do not want to let the other one get the upper hand. I mean, might as well ring the bell because it's going to be close to a fight in there.
Now here's Beal after the miss from Junior. And that one is good from Bradley Beal.
Beal's got such a fluid shooting motion. It really helps him on those catch-and-shoot opportunities. You know, this is what you like about him as a facilitator. He hits his man where he can do something with the rock.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
I caught up with Coach Chris Finch. The two-way star Kawhi Leonard was at the top of the coach's mind. He told me we've seen Kawhi win those finals MVPs because at his best, he is as good as anyone in the world. Leonard doesn't just score it, he can also shut down your best wing. It's really tough facing him. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, thanks.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
The shot by Beal, no good. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. To the inside. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Gobert and slammed dunk by Gobert.
Gobert knows his strengths on offense and plays to him well.
And here is Los Angeles now. 4-point game. So Clark, looking at the history of the Timberwolves, they're in the most successful stretch ever.
Yeah, you look at the first 24 seasons, Minnesota won just 2 playoff series total. They've won 4 rounds in the last 2 years alone in the playoffs. You know, what's been the key if you ask that question? I'd say having that guy Anthony Edwards is where you start.
Now Beal. James Harden missing on the 3. A 3 from Leonard. And again, it's the Clippers missing. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. McDaniels dishes to Edwards. Here's Junior. No good with the triple. Looking at Minnesota, they took the win in their last game against the Pelicans in New Orleans. Los Angeles with another miss.
You wonder where was the defense that time, but they got lucky.
Back to McDaniel. Gets to the corner and buries it.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling. Off to a very good start offensively as a result.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. And a look at the block shot number over the last few seasons for Rudy Gobert.
I'm not surprised that his block averages have fallen off the past 2 seasons. He's at that point of his career where it's tough to meet the physical demands of this game.
Now, here is Harden, and he can certainly fill it up when they need him to. He's averaging almost 21 points a game. Leonard, the pass to Harden. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of it.
That's really an outstanding assist, creating a great opportunity inside. You can see the chemistry between those guys.
Here's Harden. Last game with 30 points. Pass to Zubac to the left side wing. Collins kicks to Harden. Zubac with the screen for Harden. Launches a 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
He has not been at his most efficient this quarter.
And the foul on Harden. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Gobert with a screen on Harden. Inside. And Gobert with the basket on the assist by Junior. Junior's got 3 assists in the game.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And here is our 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's toughest defensive teams over the course of the last 10 games. The Timberwolves, number 1.
I mean, they've been impressive on the defensive end, and they may have caught a few teams on off nights, but you've got to give them credit. They've made scoring a chore when you look at their opponent.
Now, here's Collins. He has yet to score, and that time, also a missed shot.
It's almost as if there's a lid on the hoop for him right now. He still hasn't gotten one to fall in the quarter.
And it's Junior missing.
He felt the defense on that attempt. Great rim protection.
As James Harden's career has gone on, Clark, he has crept his way up the all-time scorers list.
Yeah, it's kind of been a low-key stealth march, if you will. I mean, as long as he stays healthy, I think he's going to end up cracking the top 10 in all-time assists and maybe even go higher up that list.
And here is Los Angeles now, following the 3 by Minnesota. And here's Collins from outside. Buries the long-range jumper.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And the officials call for a 3-second violation. get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. Take a look at the Timberwolves. They hold the first place spot in the conference just right where they want to be. They've got momentum. And, of course, there's Los Angeles, 4.5 games behind.
You know, for Los Angeles, they've shown me some very good things this season. But that next step, those qualities that could make them true contenders, just haven't been there.
Yeah, and you know, we've seen them enough to know by now they're not going to make that switch from good to great at this point. Not this year, anyway.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks, guys. The Clippers are remaining competitive, even with some shifting pieces of their roster. Star play creator James Harden said, quote, "We're legit, and our defense is really good. Offensively, we know what we want to get to, and we hang our hats on the defensive end." Guys, back over to you.
A veteran-heavy roster. Allie LaForce with that report. Great job as always, Allie. Thanks.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Now, here's Junior. Here's Gobert, and a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Gobert's got 10 points in the game.
Double-digit boards, a regular occurrence for Gobert. Makes it easier to get those second-chance hoops, too.
1:32 left in the first. Zubac to screen on Edwards. Here's Leonard. And again, no good by the Clippers.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Here's Junior. Pass to Reed. Leonard with the steal. And here we go. Harden heading to the hoop. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
About time he got one to fall there before that 6 straight misses to start this one.
Here is Edwards. To the paint. High, arcing shot. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Off target on the 3 from Junior.
He can't get anything to fall, at least not this quarter.
Outside, Beal. No good on the triple.
No doubt the fight's there. They are trying to battle back, but he's just really struggling this quarter.
A nice shot by McDaniel.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Giving up too many open shots. I mean, that's what's happening here. They look to me to be a bit sluggish.
Kicks it out to Harden. Beal against McDaniel. Now here's Beal. A shot by Harden. Oh, and nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the clock. What a play.
An ideal way to end the quarter with momentum on your side.
And so it's Minnesota ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. What a defensive effort they put on Kawhi Leonard. It's rare to see him have the kind of trouble he's had tonight. We come back right after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Bones Highland. And it's Joe Ingles. It's Berger in at the 5. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, it seems like the entire Western Conference looked to bolster their front courts last offseason, and the Clippers were no different. Between trading for John Collins and signing Brook Lopez, they have substantially fortified their front line with size and skill.
A veteran-heavy roster. Thank you for the update, Shams. Now, here's Bogdanovich. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. Clark outside. Pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Clark. 5 to shoot. A three-pointer off the mark. Clippers trail by 7. Outside, Bogdanovich. Now done. Launches it from deep. Bogdanovich, no luck. For Minnesota, they've gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Ingles passes to DiVincenzo. For the 3. Island misses. LA's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Milton looking around. Pass to Leonard. Fires for 3. Minnesota with the rebound. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Here's DiVincenzo. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Timberwolves lead by 9.
DiVincenzo fighting hard for that bucket. Great determination.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And here's Harden for 3. DiVincenzo with the rebound.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Clippers. Only giving up 2 points this quarter.
He is so tough to deal with inside. Lopez just too big and too skilled.
Now here is Miller. McDaniels outside. Lopez against Miller. And one way players look to expand their game, adding counter moves to keep defenders off balance. Greg, what was something you added that really gave defenders pause?
You know, the snatchback pull-up, you know, using your speed to kind of get the defender going downhill, and then you slam on the brakes and just create that separation to then go into attack mode.
We've seen McDaniels improve as a decision maker, and it shows with passes like that.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Harden gets the bucket.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Now, Junior. He's an offensive force, averaging nearly 26 points a game. Just 5 on the clock. Now, here's DiVincenzo. His three-pointers off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Well, I tell you what, with Harden, sometimes it seems the more the defense bodies him up, the more determined and effective he is in scoring.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Some changes for Minnesota. Gobert is checked in for Miller. And it's Naz Reid in for Donte DiVincenzo. The Clippers also changing it up. Zubac is checked in for Lopez. Collins comes in for Bogdanovich. And Bradley Beal subbed in for Dunn. Gobert with it. He's got 10. Reid with a screen on Harden. Junior kicks to Reid. Drains it from beyond the arc. Reid's got his first 3 points of the game.
And we've seen this offense step back into three-point land a little bit more in this quarter.
For better or worse, and it looks like the latter. I mean, those threes not really falling yet.
Beal. Oh, boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Anthony Edwards.
And the coaches want this from Beal. Play aggressive, force your way to the strike.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Beal.
First and foremost, Bradley Beal is a scorer. He's always working the angles, trying to find his next opening to attack, and it rarely takes him long.
Donnie's checked in for Leonard. Second free throw, no good.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game. Let's help them stake this lead.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
You know, Clark, Rudy Gobert is often the victim of unfair criticism.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more there. I mean, that's just what people tend to do, the talking heads, if you will. I think too many times folks focus on what he can't do instead of appreciating all that he does. I mean, he excels as a rim protector, a screener, a physical presence in the paint. I mean, I think he's going to go down as one of the all-time outstanding defenders in league history.
Oh, here's Edwards. Bradley Beal unable to get his shot to go. To the middle. Here's Reed. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
Hard to take everything away from Reed because he has such a versatile skill set.
And Beal kicks to Harden. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist. Harden's got 7 now in this quarter. Timberwolves leading by 8. 124 left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Junior trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if he be a little bit more selective tonight.
Beal gets a wide open look. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
His lack of offense is certainly not helping. Tough to overcome that.
And it's Junior missing. Clippers trail by 8. Bobbed up there for Collins. Hammers the alley-oop through.
I'm sure his teammates love having a guy like Collins on the receiving end of those alley-oops. As fun an assist as you'll get.
For 3, Edwards nails it.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, he just couldn't get out of his own way there. I like the aggressiveness, but that's his second foul.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Bogdanovich is checked in. Harden outside. Tries from 10. And it's Junior with the rebound. Timberwolves leading by 9. Reed the pass to Junior. The rebound by Harden. Harden's got 4 rebounds in this game. Bogdanovich dishes to Beal. 1 second left. He takes it up and lays it in. Beal's got 5.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And that does it for the first half of play. The Timberwolves on top, up by 7. From Target Center, back in a moment.
Please direct your attention to the court and get ready for the big half-court shot. They're taking him off the side.
Howdy, folks. Time for halftime fun. Woohoo! Before we check out the action at hand, first order of business, the power rankings.
A look here now at Minnesota, dropping down to the second spot. You know what they say about second place, Ernie?
No, what do they say? And turning our attention to the first half of our game tonight. Bit of a tough start for the Clippers.
Well,
and that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. Rudy Gobert has been sensational.
What a welcome surprise that first half. Went above and beyond his usual scoring output.
Well, you know what? They've given him an increased role tonight, and he's taken full advantage of it.
Enzo Harden will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They trail by 7. It's off to Charlotte for them after this game as they take on the Hornets. That will conclude a 5-game road trip for them. Checking out the group for Tyronn Lue to start the second half. In the forward slots, we'll see Leonard and Collins. Harden and Beal are the backcourt. And it's Zubats in at the center, locking down the middle. Mark, this Clippers organization putting a premium on stability and continuity this season.
I really believe, Kevin, they're comfortable with the talent they have on the roster. They're capable and still producing, and that should keep them in the playoff mix.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Hey, James Harden is very comfortable at the controls of the Clippers offense. And Coach Ty Lue said he sees the game how I see it, from a point guard's point of view, a coach's point of view, how teams are playing us